Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I spent time in the US celebrating with my family, but I'm back in Turkey and ready to bring you along on some more outings. Recently, my husband and I stopped by a village a bit south of Izmir. A few miles drive up a winding mountain road, just behind the city of Selçuk, you'll find tucked away the small village of Şirince. It was a sunny winter day with mild temperatures. If you ask me, it felt and looked more like spring than winter, but the calendar would say otherwise. With the nearby ancient site of Ephesus bringing in loads of tourists to the area, Şirince is a well-known destination. Luckily, this time of year proves to be less busy, but the amount of souvenir shops selling the usual trinkets lets you know that they certainly receive their fair share of visitors. Although these sorts of areas filled with tourist shops aren't usually my favorite, we still enjoyed a pleasant walk through the main streets, free from crowds. Şirince was originally a Greek village until the population exchange between Turkey and Greece in the 1920s. And while a lot of these old villages that I've previously shown were abandoned after the population exchange, I really couldn't find any information that that was ever the case here. Interestingly, I read that the village was once called Şirince, which means ugly, and apparently this was to give the reputation that it wasn't an attractive place to live, thus preventing people from wanting to move here and populating this small village. However, it was later changed to Şirince, meaning cute. Many people flock to this small village for its picturesque old Ottoman and Greek-style houses, and from afar they paint a very quaint picture. These mostly white houses with wood trim often feature an upper-level closed balcony, and although there are still plenty of houses in shambles, many have been restored, and there are no shortage of accommodations either if you're planning on spending the night. The surrounding land is very fertile, with plenty of olive groves and other fresh produce being produced. Şirince is actually well known for its wine production, and there are no shortage of places to stop in for a tasting or buy a bottle to take home. Although you may think of wine as being made with grapes traditionally, many you'll find here are actually made with various fruits grown in the area. Historically, Şirince was a Greek Orthodox village, and there are still two churches which remain here. The St. John the Baptist Church was built in 1805. The church is small and rather empty, but there are still remnants of a few frescoes which can be enjoyed. Strolling through the cobblestone pathways of the village to enjoy the architecture without the usual crowds was a real treat that not everyone gets to experience when visiting at busier times of the year. And although it was technically winter, the cool air was refreshing and the sunlight kept me nice and warm. The other church remaining here is the Church of StDemetrios. And while the church was once in complete disrepair, with even the roof having collapsed, it's slowly begun restoration. The painted art inside is really impressive to witness, but the view from the church's balcony is even more so. Just a short drive from Şirince is the Nisin Mathematics Village. And this little village was established in 2007 as a nonprofit organization by a prominent Turkish mathematician named Ali Nasin. And here, high school and university students can come together to study not only math, but also philosophy and art. And there are various camps held throughout the year with workshops and seminars. And the grounds are truly beautiful and blend in nicely with the landscape. I can certainly see how this environment could foster creativity and learning. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this little video. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more from my perspective as an American living in Turkey, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and giving this video a thumbs up. Until next time, thanks!